Welcome back. Let's shed some light on this situation in here. It's dark. So, just got the car off the trailer since Calder. Over here, there she is. So we had an engine bay fire. We pressure washed it straight away. So got all the crud off it because I don't know anyone's had their car catch fire. That, like fire extinguisher dirt, is horrendous. Especially when you spray it on hot, but it's not many fires you spray it on when they're cold, so. One good thing about quick release bumpers. Bye-bye. Sniffly nose, it's cold. I just went and picked up parts. It's like 4 degrees in here, it's raining. I don't know how that sound's gonna be. Little microphone, eh? Do your job. This is the update. So these are the turbos back to back. G35-900 and G37-70. Very similar. Jesse Scott from JS Performance. Absolute shout out to him too, by the way. He always helps me out like last minute, straight away. So he welded another elbow on this turbo for me. So as you can see, they're identical pretty much. One other thing I saw at Jesse's when we were talking about it, which I just went down to grab, was a different style turbo drain. So this is what I had, was a hard line off the turbo down to a dash line. This is where it failed. This is just a stainless version that replaces that. It's a little bit longer, but we're going to route it differently anyway, so it's away from the heat. But yeah, we are ready to put it on. So let's go. Let's fit her up because it's cold and I want to go home. And I want to go drifting. Can't do it all. Can go home. I can't go drifting till next weekend. But we can go home once the turbo's on, because I need to be able to sleep tonight. I can't sleep till the turbo's on. You know what I'm saying? 2 times in a row I've just filmed what I'm trying to film now, and it was on picture mode. I'll see if it took a photo. So I finished it. About to put it on the dyno soon. I haven't started it yet. I'm trying to be a vlogger and get content, but I'm so busy I get little windows of time to work on it that I'm sorry, whatever. I'm trying my best. So G35-900 is on. Redone this core line. It has nice heat sleeving, Raceworks turbo beanie, just a bit of heat management there. Stainless turbo line, which is down there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Hopefully you can. Down there. So that's metal from there all the way to the block. A bunch of embossed heat shielding, just car builders, same as this stuff. Never had problems with those lines, but I just figured we had one little fire, not having it. So we're about to retune it again, ready for Drift Collective next weekend. Way ahead of time. We just got to do an alignment and an oil change, so we'll just retune it because it's just going to be a little bit different, slightly different turbo. The PRP coils, the Tower of Power, the Lightning Box, mate. I don't know what they call them. They're massive. They've made like 4,000 horsepower on these coils. So, yeah, have a go at them. They are the heaviest ignition coil I've ever held. Like all 6 of them on the bracket. Like I can't explain. It doesn't matter, but everyone needs to feel how heavy those ignition coils are, because I just don't understand why they're so heavy. But I think that means there's lots of coppery things in there. So when you get a bit of dwell, you get a bit of sparkies, get a bit of a. I think they're 35 amp or 135 amp. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Let's get on the dyno. I'm about to start it, bleed the cooling system. So I'll quickly show you that. So obviously, inside the scary zone, we might be using NOS today too. Not sure. Leave that with me. Let's see how laggy it is. I can't find the watering jug. I think it's in the car. So this is full. We go. Battery on. Which then fires up the electric water pump. Bleeds itself. Don't have to do anything. So anyone with a rear rad car that doesn't bleed like this, it's not set up right. Because this has a swell pot here, which sucks water, any air out of the head, straight back. And now it is pretty much bled. All the air's out, it's done. Rather than using a torch, because I'm just such a A-grade content creator, I got this little GoPro light that's, anyway, it'll help us see if it's got leaks. But I can do it on the camera, you know, and you can check with me and see if I failed. Probably didn't. Pull this car apart 4,000 times, let's do it. Oos, oos, look at that. Let's see if we get there. So I had a bunch of people come down while we were tuning, so I didn't film everything that happened as it happened. So we were having a slight misfire. I had old plugs in it that were at the last track day that were misfiring and breaking down and whatnot. So we've gone to BCR7 ESs. I had BCPR6E. So I got BCPR7E gap to 0.7. That worked. So we're gonna run it up more now. So let's go. What are you saying right now?
They're all around 0.7.
0.7. Cool. And then straight after that, we're back into another section that I'm filming at the end of it. So 370 kilowatts, 28 pound, medium boost, which is 24 pound, 440 kilowatts. We're at 680 newton meters on 28 pound. The old setup on 32 pound with the G30 770, we made like 410-ish kilowatts with some weird torque stuff and some bit of a misfire, and it just wasn't right. It was choking the motor out up top. It's just this setup didn't like it. So 470 is huge power for this car. I don't think it's ever made that much power. These coils are loving it. I'm just using standard LS1 dwell settings. So yeah, 470 kilowatts, 440 on the mid-range, 380 if you turn the gates off, but it's very laggy because there's no duty cycle to even pull them up onto boost. So we are one oil change away and loading onto the trailer exactly 7 days before the event. So that is unlike drifters, because there are people like Gary Martin and Brownie that I don't even have engines right now. So I've been in that situation, but I'm happy to not be. So yeah, she's good. It's looking pretty good. Then we got this, a bit of Raceworks action here. Turbo drain didn't explode. Everything went really well. So that's the end of this. If you've watched to the end, good job. Hope it wasn't too boring. Probably was. And shout out to the 104 people that are probably going to watch this. Nice. How good. Let's get it done.